You got us to lower our guard and try to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
I love how Ryan says fucker.
You
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Well, just admit it already!
You motherfucker.
Danganronpa.
Hello everyone, these three are making fun of me.
Deservedly so.
I'm still kind of completely and utterly destroyed by what you guys did last game. You could give me a break, just saying.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You're playing Danganronpa.
It's not like Kodaka messed us up, so now we need to mess up other people.
Yeah. It's only fair.
Basically, that's basically how Danganronpa works.
Take your line again, Kanetsu.
Instead of surviving by doubting others, I mess up on the same word. Isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean you're saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please take me home already.
Go, Kunetsu.
I'll take Mikan home, but I won't take you. You can stay. I wanna go home and eat candy! Stop it! If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone, calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
Well, I guess you want friends with him. Everyone but him.
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one. Oh, she said it!
Ooh! That's wrong. I think. Wow, she's like Phoenix's daughter.
Did you say something?
That's a sprite.
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is. The killer. I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person, I think.
へえ。だったら試しに行ってみてもらえる？その手がかりって何かな？
I see. Didn't care to tell me. What's this clue you're talking about?
まずは犯人があの停電の中でどうやってナイフを手にしたのか考えてみようか。
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
その話ならさっきしたよね。夜光塗料を目印に使ったんでしょ？
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
そうじゃなくってその前の話だよ。
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint. In order to do that, they needed to get close to the table where it was still dark.
ちょっと状況を確認してみよう。小泉が書いたあの図が役に立つかもしれないな。
Let's try examining the wow. Let's try examining the situation. Mahir's diagram might be useful here.
Dagger?
停電前のみんなの立ち位置をまとめたやつだよね。これだけど。
The diagram of where everyone's standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Dot. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark.
Did they just follow the other tables? And feel along?
That's clearly shown in this diagram. Look at it, Coco.
I'm looking.
Look at it.
Put your eyes on the screen. Look at
I mean, the only...
First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Oh. Oh.
We Phoenix right now!
Alright, well if it's gonna be like this, then this could be the only thing. I think? Because this would have been covered at the time. But this would have been turned off. Would it? Let me see.
I mean, there was no energy.
Oh, is there not a...
I think they pointed it out that since it was plugged in, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Hmm. Let me look at the... Oh, is it not in here?
What, the diagram?
Yeah.
It's in your heart.
犯人は暗闇の中をあのテーブルまで移動するのに卓上ランプを使ったはずだ。
The killer must have used a desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Oh, the cord.
卓上ランプ？
Yeah.
まさか明かりに使ったとか言わないでよね。
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
休館は停電中だったのだ。白状ランプなど使えるはずあるまい。
Yeah, there was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
course, there's no way they use a desk lamp's light. The killer actually
これで
used.
証明できる。犯人は卓上ランプの明かりじゃなくて、その電源コードを使ったんだよ。
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord. Power cord.
電コードですか？
Power cord? You know, if Mahiro didn't even draw it on the diagram, it would have been super bad.
They could have felt their way to the table using the power cord, right?
So that means it probably was someone who was closer to the
目
others.
的のテーブルまで移動した後は、夜光塗料を目印にナイフを取ればいいだけだ。
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
しかもそれが可能だった人って私たちの中にたった一人しかいないんだよね。
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
それって誰のこと？
The only person here who could have possibly done it.
Oh shit. The people who were closest. Let's be Byakuya! Really? This early?
お前しかいない。
There's no one but you.
お前なんじゃないのか？
Nagito. It was you, wasn't it?
僕が？
Me?
I don't know. It seems too early.
停電直前のみんなの立ち位置を見ると、卓上ランプの電源コード上にいたのはお前だけなんだ。
Judging from everyone's position before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
つまり電源コードをたぐって移動できた者はお前ら以外におらんということか。
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
そんなのただの偶然だよ。
That's just a coincidence.
でもさ、小前田くんにはチャンスがあったよね。テーブルにナイフを仕掛けるチャンスがさ。
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table.
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was...
そうか。お前だ。お前は朝からずっとあの大広間の掃除をしてたんだったよな。
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
それならナイフを仕掛けるチャンスはいくらでもあったはずだ。
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
それは
That's...
電源コードの件といい、掃除当番の件といい、お前だけにそれが可能だったなんておかしいぞ。
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
だから偶然なんだって。
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
一回だけならまだしも、そんな偶然が2回も重なるなんて。
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another...
I'm still a little unconvinced that the knife is the murder weapon just because of the description of the wounds.
どうなんだろう。そんなことが起こる可能性ってあるのかな。
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
ひょっとしてあんたはナイフを仕掛けるためにわざと掃除当番になったんじゃないの？
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
そういや、掃除当番を決める時のくじ引きはお前らが用意したもんだったの。
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen?
Whoever draws a chopstick with the mark on it will be in charge of. That's
Could you recollect?
Drone. Drone.
Does that sound fair?
ただのくじ引きじゃなくて何か仕込んでたんでしょう。そうやってわざと掃除当番になったんでしょう。
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
犯人かどうかはわからないけど、少なくとも怪しいというには十分な根拠だよね。
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
だとするとさっきの妙な演説もお前さんの作戦というわけか。
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
俺らのやる気を削いで自分がやったことをごまかそうとしたんだな。
You got us to lower our card and try to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
I love how Ryan says fucker.
You motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Well, just admit it already.
You motherfucker.
お前だ。反論があるなら言ってくれ。正直言うと俺だって信じたくないんだ。
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
一緒に捜査したお前があんなに優しいお前が戸上を殺した犯人だなんて。
We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
You made my heart go doki doki.
Look how much he's suffering.
お前だ。どうなんだよ。
Nagito, say something.
Oh jeez.
I can't beat that laugh.
超高校系の才能を持つみんなが力を合わせて仲間の死という絶望に立ち向かう。
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
なんて素晴らしくて美しいんだろうね。
Oh, how wonderful, how beautiful it is.
You got a little something in your eyes, Kameda.
Ah, it's fine. Huh? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other.
Need some Clarosol?
As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
結論から言うと大正解。そう、すべて僕の仕業だったんだよ。
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct! It was my doing all along.
パーティーが始まる前にナイフをテーブルに仕掛けたのは僕なんだ。
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. See how I transformed there? I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. There I am again!
Amazing.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Huh.
Just a little bit.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
You want to like switch with someone? Hey, you.
Can we switch podiums, please?
I didn't even notice she was standing next to him.
Poor Ibuki.
So, I'm gonna say a little some. I don't know if. Alright, you guys tell me if I should cut this out after I'm done. But I remember a long time ago I asked Kanetsu and Kimi a question about how the whole accomplice thing works. Since apparently only the one who does the actual murdering gets the credit for it and gets to leave, I asked them, does that mean that an accomplice would get off scot-free?
If they don't actually kill the person,
Yes.
then yes.
So like, if the murder gets found out, but they didn't actually do the killing blow, and yeah, you guys answered that and said yes. So I feel like that's going to pop up at some point, but I'm still having trouble believing that it's actually Nagito who...
It's the same, what you're asking is exactly what happened in the first game, where Celeste had Hifumi kill, Taka,
Yeah.
but she only got pinned for killing Hifumi and not him.
Okay.
So yeah,
Because Hifumi killed Taka,
Mm-hmm.
but Celeste didn't, so she doesn't get...
Yes.
yeah, she didn't.
So like,
yeah,
the reason I'm bringing this up right now is considering some new sides Kameda is showing us right now. I think I could see him like being an accomplice for someone and setting things up so that it looks like he's the murderer. I don't really think that's what's... I mean, that's just a possibility. I don't really feel very strongly about it, but I think there's still a lot more to this thing we're seeing at the moment, and I don't think he's the murderer. But
yeah,
anyway,
no, but what Kanessa says is it's true. Like I actually forgot since in the first game they bring it up together with like the double murder thing
Mhm.
that you can kill a maximum of 2 people only.
Mhm.
But yes, Celeste only actually she only got a
Credit for
blame
Hifumi.
for Hifumi's murder because Hifumi was the one who killed Taka.
Yeah.
So like if things had gone differently, for example, let's say they have done the trial only for Taka's murder, and Hifumi got found out, Celeste wouldn't have been punished, even though she was the one that planned everything.
Okay.
Because only the one that does the thing gets punished or
Okay.
goes free.
So do you think that's something we should cut out or just leave it?
No, I think we should leave it.
Actually, it's just the rules of the game.
Okay.
Generally,
Yeah.
So
だけどまさか戸上くんが暗視スコープまで持ってたとは思わなかったな。
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
おかげでテーブルの下でもみ合いになって、その結果があれだよ。
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table, and, well, you all saw how that played out.
でもそんな予想外のことが起きたからこそ、こんなに面白い謎に仕上がったとも言えるよね。
But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
戸上くんのファインプレーだね。
Byakuya performed admirably.
いい加減にしろって、マジでどうしちまったんだよ。
just stop it already. Seriously, what the hell happened to you?
まさかそれがあんたの本性なの？ずっと私たちを騙してたの？
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
騙すなんてとんでもない。僕なんかがみんなを騙せるわけないじゃん。
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
自分が大したことない人間だってことぐらいは、僕自身が誰よりも理解してるつもりだよ。
I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
夢や希望を持つのもおこがましいほど、努力をするのもずうずうしいほど。
I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything.
僕は決定的に最低で、最悪で愚かで劣悪で、何をやってもダメな人間なんだ。
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
13日の金曜日で目をランランと輝かせる私と同じです。
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up when watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
I love how Sonia decides to relate just in this time.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up. This guy... Is he crazy? Is he the real Nagito?
No, お前だよ。すべてお前さんの仕業ということは、あの脅迫文もそうなのか。
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
もちろんだよ。
Yep, that's my ugly handwriting.
あんな見るに耐えない汚い詩を書くなんて僕以外にはいないでしょ。
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
でもさ、どうして犯行予告なんか送ったの？
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
きっと僕は心のどこかで自分の強行を止めてくれる人を探してたのかも。
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
You have a heart?
そんな理由でも
At least pretend I do.
少しはみんなも同情してくれたんだろうね。
Well, I bet if that was really my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
おちょくってんのかよ。
Are you making fun of us?
多分駒枝くんは戸上くんを脅迫することで彼の行動を誘導してたんだよ。
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
そうやって戸上くんをはじめとしたみんなを今回の殺人が起こる舞台に誘導していた。違う？
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
そういえば、私の見張りの時もそうだ。事務室での見張りを提案したのは駒枝だったな。
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. But you stayed in there for a long time. I think this is Hinata talking and not me.
True. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
In that case, I'm funny.
猫山お姉が倉庫で見張ってたらアイロンの仕掛けが使えなくなっちゃうもんね。
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the iron.
白状の件もあれらの提案も全ては私たちを誘導するための罠だったということか？
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
うん全て正解だよただ一点だけを除いてね
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
And with that, we will leave this episode off right here. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
So many. God, just if you go into the cave story tag on Tumblr, there is a profound amount of porn for this game. I know there's porn for everything. I don't know why this game just has more than I have ever seen in any other fandom. Oh, it's probably because there's so many bunnies. The furries just took over. And that's not a slight against porn or people who make porn or furries. I just was kind of blown away by it.